Who would have thought the worst cryptocurrency in terms of price performance is still the Trump token? It's down the most in the last week. It's down the most today. And the question is this finally the floor? Does it make sense to buy again? Have a look at this. This is the top 100 cryptocurrencies ordered by their performance in the last week. And the official Trump token is the worst performer among them all. Official Trump lost more than 12%. In the last 24 hours, official Trump has been the second worst performer. Again, there are 98 out of 100 cryptocurrencies that did better. What is going on? Now, Trump launched on the 18th of January of this year, and the overall market wasn't really that favorable. Bitcoin did lose during the time as well, but only by roughly 6%. Trump, on the other hand, from top to bottom, lost almost 80%. Overall, the last week had actually been quite good. Almost everything is green. But here is Trump. Now let's have a look at a few on-chain analytics. Let's have a look at who's still buying the token. Let's see who is selling the token. And let's have a look at how much longer the selling pressure could last. What we've got over here is the number of traders over time. First-time traders and new traders. And on the right side, we've got the number of token transactions over time. Each bar represents a single day. And on the very first day, we saw more than 500,000 wallets interacting with the Trump token. On the second day, that was already cut by more than half. That was 200,000. But now when we look at the recent days, there's less than 1,000 new wallets that buy the token. The same trend can be observed with the recurring traders. Also here, there's less and less attention over time. And most days, there tend to be more than 1,000 recurring traders. So there are more people that have already interacted with the token that trade compared to new people coming in, and that of course depresses the price. The number of token transactions of course also is in a very clear trend. Instead of just looking at the number of wallets, we can also have a look at the number of dollars that get moved. So this is the trading volume over time, a very similar chart. It's in US dollars on the left, and it's normalized to 100% per day on the right. Now, why do we want to make that normalization? It's because then we can see who's moving Trump tokens. Is this the whales? Is this small retail? And the answer is it's neither of them. It tends to be now medium-sized retail. So the wallets that have between $1,000 and $10,000 worth of the token that currently trade the Trump token the most. Those wallets might trade the Trump token the most, but they definitely don't own the majority of the supply. Less than 1% of the supply is held by wallets that have less than $100,000 worth of the token. So this token is vastly dominated by the mega whales. And so here are the number of holders over time. We saw quite nice accumulation in the first 2 days. And since then, the number of holders tends to go down. Now this counts every single wallet. This also counts wallets that have just a few cents worth of the token. But let's make some reasonable cutoffs. So now on the left side, we see the number of wallets that have at least 6.5 Trump tokens. So at the current price, that's roughly $100 worth of the token. For the chart in the middle, a wallet has sold at least 65 Trump tokens. So that's $1,000 worth of the token. And for the chart on the right, it's $10,000 worth of the token. The more of a minimum holding threshold we put in, the stronger the selling pressure was. So the wallets with only $100 worth of the token, they only went down by roughly 50%. But the wallets that have $10,000 worth of the token at current prices, that went down by almost 80%. In the last 24 hours, we only saw roughly 1,000 wallets that interacted with the token. And most of those wallets had been selling wallets. There are 68% sellers versus 32% buyers. And that, of course, depresses the price. The problem is we can't really bet on either direction, because if it's 100% certain that Trump is going to continue to go down, we could actually bet on falling prices, right? We could short the token. The problem is we can't even bet on falling prices, because now all of the supply is held by the mega whales. And then if enough people bet on falling prices, they could induce a short squeeze. There's nothing organic going on for Trump anymore. It's by far the most liquid token on chain, but that liquidity is also going down over time. The lower this number over here is, the easier it will be to induce a short squeeze. And then when we see a sudden price rally, it might make sense to take advantage of those elevated prices. The overall market really doesn't matter that much for the Trump token anymore. This is not a token that's run by the thousands and tens of thousands of retail investors. It's mainly run by the mega whales that have millions and millions of dollars worth of the token. I'm publishing videos on various meme coins regularly on this channel. I try to be as objective as possible discussing the data. If you don't want to miss out on the next big meme coin, feel free to subscribe over here. There's also the premium membership where I share my trades and we can learn a lot in the tutorial section. There's more than 100 tutorial videos in total. Feel free to check out this video. It's 7 minutes in length. It's down on the website, thebitcoinstrategy.com. See you again on YouTube or see you in premium. Cheers.